Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Hi. This is
Good freaking start.
we're trying something new, and we talked about this in the we're playing this with Dark Souls 3, where we talked about possibly doing long plays again. The only long play we've ever done, I think, was Vanishing of Ethan Carter, and that wasn't even technically for this channel, I don't think. We just did it.
Yeah, that's true. And that was like in Colorado with you and your much more recently wife at the time. Like now.
It was like 2015 or something, right?
Yeah.
Or was that... No, that wasn't while you were here for the wedding.
No, it was the time after that.
The time after that, okay. So, anyway, we talked about doing long plays again. But the problem is, like, it's tough to get into a rhythm with them, and so we're doing this kind of series with more of an openness and more of not commitment. This is like we should just call this One Night Stand. Colon Skyrim, Part 1.
One Night Stand, Skyrim.
Doesn't that sound good?
I like it.
Okay, then that's what it's going to be called.
One Night Stand. This is One Night Stand, guys.
Welcome to One Night Stand,
Where everybody knows your name.
where we try out games to do long plays of, and if we speak of the devil.
Oh no.
If we're not feeling it by 3 to 5 episodes in, we're gonna ditch it for something else. Because if we're not having fun, then what's the point, right? Exactly. So we talked about games that I have that we wanted to start with something that like one of us have played, either Ethan or I, just so that the other person can kind of like chime in if need be.
Yeah, so there's at least some sort of stability to it instead of like us both walking into something that we have no idea and we're like, nah.
Or something where we're overly familiar and just have no good commentary because we're being annoying.
Oh, this shit again.
Oh, yeah, BioShock, it's so good. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
So we went with Skyrim, which I've played not enough of, and I think you played more, correct?
I played it quite a bit on 360 for a while. I never actually beat the campaign. I literally just screwed around for hours and hours and hours and hours. And then I keep trying to play it on PC. I get like 2 hours in and give up again. So really, this will be a good time.
Yeah. We're gonna see how far we can get. I've had a problem with. I'm just gonna get this out of the way so people can know going in. I've had a problem with open world games like this. The best I've ever done was Fallout 3, which I completed the main quest of around the time it came out. But it was a really short main quest. It was honestly probably like 5 to 6 missions. In all honesty, and then it was
it's not
over.
a hugely long story.
No, and then the side quests were fun, and it was just a genuinely fun game. With this one, it's really hard for me to get into because I don't find it extremely compelling, and the zone gating is a little weird because I'll just be running around trying to get to the next place, not sure quite how to get there. And I just stumble across like this just giant ice monster who seems way out of my league, and I spend 10 minutes shooting it with all 500 of my arrows.
Yeah, they tried to make it feel real to the point where like even in areas where you are the level that there can be enemies that are greater than that you have to like you'd be like, oh, I have to come back and kill these things. But what the game has always then felt like to me overall was just kind of a mess of you can randomly accidentally die because, oh, cool, I encountered this random thing that just destroyed me. Okay, that's nice.
Pretty much. So we're going into this. Also, the window is not responding, but it's probably just because it's loading.
Yeah, that doesn't affect the recording, right?
No, we're still going.
Okay, cool.
So we're going into this like both kind of with hopefully a fresh attitude, and hopefully we can get into it a little bit and take some side quests seriously, because there's just something about Elder Scrolls that is really hard for me to get into, even though like I'm pretty down with a lot of what's going on.
Yeah, that's the thing is like I really love Elder Scrolls and that holds a place in my heart, yet I don't play it. Like I did play the crap out of Morrowind on Xbox, but the thing is even then I never took it super seriously and just kind of screwed around for hours and hours and hours. So, yeah.
We'll see how it goes, guys.
Yeah.
I will say this first 10 minutes is going to be pretty monotonous for me because I've done it like 5 times.
Yeah, I've done
Attempting
this
to get
a
into this
lot.
game.
Yeah, I've done this a lot.
Let me make sure the settings are correct.
The one in Morrowind is literally like you're on a ship. Oh, here's my name. You go into this little office. Oh, here's all my info. And then 2 minutes later, you're out, and like you're like, the world is open. I can go run and do whatever. And then I tried playing Oblivion, and it's like 7 hours later, you're finally to open world. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
You're finally awake. You were
Where are these dialogue subtitles I requested? They're right there.
Well, this isn't dialogue. This is general.
How is this not dialogue?
Because you're not in a dialogue. It's just happening to you.
walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us, and that thief over there.
Sir, your face looks slightly like Play-Doh.
Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice.
I do like the opening of Morrowind because, although I like it because it's quick, but I dislike it because it has a lack of inciting incident.
Yeah,
You're like, all right, I'm here. What do I do? Where do I go?
yeah, I feel like if you got a combo of Skyrim and Morrowind, it would be fantastic. Like, Skyrim levels of interest, but with Morrowind levels of conciseness.
Here's a massive problem. Go to this place to start fixing it.
Yeah,
Which is what Skyrim does, but it takes a little too long to do it, I think.
it does take a little too long to do it. Like, even all this, like, beginning stuff of, like, getting there is just kind of like...
Also, Skyrim is like a little bleak.
Yeah.
And I that's what I like about Morrowind, a little bit with Oblivion too, is that it just seems like pleasant, and this doesn't. This seems like just kind of bleak, and I'm hoping that the next Elder Scrolls game, judging from the little demo they showed at E3, it'll be a little more summery.
Yeah, no matter what, no matter how good or bad it is, I'm forcing myself to get into Elder Scrolls 6 because I really want to just like, I really want to enjoy an Elder Scrolls game. And I just want to make it happen. Make it happen, Kevin.
Make it happen.
Captain Crunch. I don't like Captain Crunch cereal at all whatsoever.
What is with this guy's face?
I don't know.
Okay,
He's
buddy.
seen some crap. And, oh, no, he's fine now.
Captain Crunch is okay for a bit.
Yeah.
I like peanut butter Captain Crunch. That's about it.
Oh, yeah. My favorite cereal of all time is Reese's Puffs.
Nice choice. Do you ever mix Reese's with grape nuts?
I have never had grape nuts.
Never do it because it seems like a bad idea.
Okay.
It's like, you ever
Is that-
mix
is that like Raisin
wine?
Bran, sort
You ever
of?
mix
Is that-
wine with diarrhea? Probably shouldn't do
You ever
that.
get rat poison and just put in a little sugar?
This is turning into to me for IRL.
Oh no.
Your hands are bound.
Kinky.
Oh, all right. Do we make a serious man or do we make a fake funny man?
Somewhere in the middle.
All right. We're gonna do the choose one letter at a time for the name
Oh god, yes. Okay.
until it's done. Okay.
Until it's done. Unless it sucks, then we have to start over.
Okay. Sounds
We don't
good.
want him to be named like Cordiop or anything.
Cordiop. Very nice.
Rayloff of Riverwood.
Rayloff.
PC Seaman.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Should
Care of
no forethought.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't
Instant
do
regretty
this.
spaghetti.
Regretty.
Oh, look at him go. This part's so
Oh,
funny.
no.
I like how he just collapses. It's
Yeah,
moments
the
like that
construct
where
is
you're
shrapnel.
just like, all right, Elder Scrolls, you need to do a little bit better.
Who are you?
All right.
What kind of what do we want to do? Do we want to do like a two-hander or like an archer or like?
Well, here's the thing. I have not played Elder Scrolls enough to know what works really well. I like two-handing. I like
Okay.
I like archery a bit. Archery can be really useful, I think.
Yeah.
I kind of like just being a beefy tank, but I don't know a good way to go about that. Is the problem.
Basically, the way
I also like being sneaky archer too.
basically the way I usually play is I either go full on two-handed,
Okay.
or I go dual wield / dual with magic, or I go. Did I say two ways I usually play? Because there's three. Um, I either do two-handed or like dual wield and possibly dual with fire, or my favorite is to literally go nothing but archer, just straight up archer, sword only if I need it. But two-handed is kind of like the easiest one that still works well. So it's up to you, man. You're the one playing.
Can we just make Legolas?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, how do I make Legolas? What's the race I should be for Legolas?
Well, high elf would be what Legolas is, so go high elf.
Okay.
I mean, he looks like garbage. That's not Legolas. Yes.
Closer.
Sex, yes. Good joke. Thanks. The hair is just so bad.
It's a little closer.
That's true.
Skin tone.
Wow. Okay, I'm beginning to regret the high elf thing because this is just ugly. Ugh.
Beefy Legolas, I'm thinking.
Beefy Legolas.
Let's go to face.
You know what? You know what we should have done? I didn't even think about it. There's a character creator mod that you can get where you can completely alter all the settings. So you can make his head bigger, biceps smaller, all this. And you can make characters that are like 20 stories tall or half an inch tall. And it would have been fantastic to have like a 7 or 8 foot tall Legolas. Oh no. Oh no. No, go for it.
We're never gonna see this guy.
No, not really. Oh, sad eyes. I like it. Oh, geez. Okay, that's looks good.
All right, he has to have one eye glossed over because the other one is his
he's
archer
right-handed,
eye.
right? Yeah. So there you go. Yep, archer eye going on.
Okay.
Oof. He has tall eyes. Oh no.
Also, this is gonna really
darkly.
this is gonna be an unedited series. I'm pretty sure, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. We don't have the time or effort.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it simple.
Yeah, unless there's like a solid chunk of time where we know we're gonna have to cut out, but like it's not gonna like hair.
Is that Legolas?
Sure. Actually, yeah, he does go with like a pulled back something rather, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google I'm gonna Legolas. Legolas. Yeah, he has pulled back and then like a little bit's hanging down. So that's pretty accurate actually.
All right. Well, let's just say this is good. Do I use the mouse to do the name, or is that later?
What?
What?
I don't know.
What?
Dirt color.
Okay. Done.
You finish the name, yeah.
All right. So I'll start.
Right.
What? What? Why? L.
A.
P.
E.
G.
I thought you said my brain processed you as saying J for a second, even though you specifically said G. O.
Q.
U.
Lepa Goku.
End it with an E, please, so it's Lepa-Gokwe.
Lepa Gokwe.
Lepa-Gokwe.
Last name, you lead it.
Z.
M.
I.
There, we did it.
Yeah, yeah.
So what's his name?
Lepagokwe's Miz.
Except.
You're not with the
Yeah, I'm not
Parlor
saying that.
Embassy, are you, High Elf? No, that can't be right.
It's right.
Captain, what should we do?
He's not on the list.
Forget the list.
Schindler's
He goes
List.
to the
Oh.
morgue.
I could have saved
By
one
all
more.
orders, Captain.
One more high elf.
I'm sorry.
Watched that for the first time the
Make
other
sure
day. It was
he
good.
remains at the top
Oh, really?
of Somerset
Yep,
Bay.
good movie.
Yeah,
Good movie.
very long but not boring, and also super,
Yes.
super emotional ending.
Yes,
too.
I will say this. I watched Avengers, which was shorter than that, and I almost fell asleep in Avengers, but I was captivated the entire time I watched Schindler's List. So there you go.
Such is the way it is.
Yes, because it's actually a good movie.
It's one of
Did you see
those.
the guy that watched Avengers 100 times?
You started this war.
No.
One Skyrim
There's a
indicator.
guy that has
Now the
100
Empire's
tickets
going to
to
pull you
Avengers. He's
down
watched it
and
100
restore
times.
That's people like that is the problem.
Yeah, a little bit.
What was that?
It's nothing.
It was a
Carry on.
Gragon.
Yes,
It was a
gentlemen,
Graden.
give them their last
Oh, Graden.
as we commend
A
your
Fire Graden.
souls to Aetherius.
I think I'm just gonna do. We're 16 minutes in, but I'm gonna just do this whole intro part in one
Oh, yeah, Go
video.
for it. Yeah, go for it.
So if you guys aren't interested in the intro or our fantastic commentary, just skip to the next video and we'll be in the actual game.
Yeah, exactly. Or
We
we'll
gotta-
just make the
we gotta
entire.
wait-
What?
We gotta wait for the Graden to show up.
Yeah. We can literally just like make the entire first episode. It's like 45 minutes of the intro, and then we'll just fast forward the entire thing, so it's only 5 minutes long.
While our
Skyrim.
commentary remains the same.
No, it's all sped up.
As
Skyrim, but every
fearless
time
in
it
death
Skyrims, it gets
as he
faster.
was in life.
Here, let's do some cinematic framing here, okay? Ready for this? Here it
I'm
comes.
I'm ready.
I said next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
Literally to the punch there. It's
Oh
fine.
no, come on, come on.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
It sticks you here so you can see.
I forgot about that. That horse is bored.
Oh man, me too.
So he like falls down like 3 times. Like there's 3 things he does, but like what does he do? Like fall to his knees, then to his ankles, then to his
Oh, what we fell down?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Ah, Graden.
It's a Graden. How do I get to safety?
I just learned the other day about the existence of the Gary Vault in Fallout 3. And so my new favorite thing for the last 4 days has been, Gary. Do you know about this?
It sounds familiar, and I probably
There's-
saw it, but it was a long
Yeah.
time ago.
There's a vault in Fallout 3 where Vault Tech was experimenting with cloning. So there's literally an entire vault of one guy cloned over and over, but they're all messed up, so all they know is their name, Gary. So the only word in their lexicon is Gary.
That's
So you just
really
walk
funny.
in, and there's one guy that's like, Gary? And another one that's like, Gary! And then my favorite one's just like, Gary.
This whole set piece is not laid out very well.
No.
It doesn't
It's
make the
very
dragon
clunky.
scary.
Yeah, it's not convincing, it's not... I don't know.
Such
I think
is
that's
the
part
way.
of why it's hard for me to get into this game is because from the very beginning it feels overdone, you know? I feel like the game takes itself too seriously.
The hell do I
Or
go?
like, maybe not seriously enough? I don't know. Somewhere in the middle.
There we go. I think this way. Okay, did it.
Yay. You
Yeah.
skipped past the part where there's a Stormcloak at one door and an Imperial at another, and you choose which one to go with.
That's right. I was wondering why no one was here.
Yeah, so you just like walked past quick enough that you just skipped, and I think you went with the Stormcloak. I think you went with the rebel against the machine.
I think that's what I normally do, but who cares?
Yeah, that's what I normally do. I usually, whenever there's a story where you can play as one side or the other, I always go for the rebels overtaking because that's the classic, you know,
The classic
Star Wars storyline.
underdog, yeah, you know.
Yep, yep. I also love how every time this game loads, it stops responding.
Yeah, it's just stuck. It's frozen. There's nothing to do. I'm running it at 720 as well, so it should be loading way quicker than this.
Yeah.
But can't have
It's
everything.
Skyrim for you.
Can't have everything, man. Anthony Bourdain died.
Yeah.
He made
So
food.
So did many other people
Gordon Ramsay died today.
on 9/11. What?
Gordon Ramsay died today.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Stop.
He died. He,
Stop.
he died.
he did. He didn't.
I'm trying to get out of the Skyrim thing, and I can't do it. Can I?
Oh, God.
Can I see?
What are you trying to do?
There we go. Finally, close so we don't have the bing bong. Okay,
The
we're
bing
good.
bong. There we go.
We're good. Okay. Make your way to the keep. I'm here, and I need a broom. Not available. Oh, hey, Stormloff.
Ah, Stormloff.
Ah, Hugman. Come here this way, Hugman.
Ah,
Hugman.
you're Ralof.
Do you wish to be ripped off with me, Hugman?
Come here. Let
Right
me see
off,
if I can
right
get
off,
those
right off.
bindings off.
Alright, give me a... Can I have a sword?
Help.
There you go.
Help me.
You may
Oh,
as well
that's
take down your
awkward.
skin.
All right.
Alright, let me loot the
Do
man.
you know in this game that you can do the thing where you hold A on a body? You know of this, right?
All right. Get
Go,
that
go to
armor
dead body.
on.
Like go to yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Perhaps a few swings.
Yeah.
I'm going to
My
see
favorite is
if
picking up
there's a
feet.
way
Wow,
to-
I feel like they made that easier to do. Oh god, no. Oh no.
Too easy. Are you seeing this, Rayloff? Are you seeing
Rayloff,
this?
look.
Rayloff, look!
No way to open
Ah,
No way to open this from our side.
we'll have to go in.
We'll have to go in manually. Okay.
Oh no.
Equip, equip, equip. Oh my gosh, I have a queer ass.
Oh.
I love that word so much.
Take cover.
I don't want to take cover. I want to kill their butts. Hi. Hello?
I'm coming for your booty.
Hello? Here comes the thunder.
How calmly you said that. It's like Thor in the middle of battle. He's like, here comes the thunder.
Oh
I'm
man.
coming.
If there's anything I want to see most in the world, it's an illustration of Loki and Thor going at it.
No. No, who liked that?
One of my female friends from back in the day.
Well, at least his female friend, but
She
guess it wouldn't-
she also really liked Call Me by Your Name.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it wouldn't. See, I don't know if it would be better if a gay guy liked that, or if a female. I don't know which is worse. Like, I was like, oh, well, at least it's not a gay guy. I'm like, actually, I feel like that'd be better. What are you doing? Oh.
No, apparently nothing.
Nothing, sweetie. You could have armor or cuirass.
Roloff.
Roloff.
Hey, Rowland.
That's it.
Hey, Rayloof.
Let's get out of here before
Hey-
the dragon
hey,
breathes
Bag
the whole
Poof.
fire down on our heads.
Which way to bag
Hey,
poof?
Cotton Ball McGee.
Hey, Cotton Ball Josephson.
What's our name again?
What's my name again? What's my
Lego
name?
Quasmies.
Does it say if I pause?
If you go to your items or your inventory, maybe. No.
That dragon doesn't give
Wait, no, I know. Go back to that little menu. Go to skills, maybe. Lapago Quasmies.
Oh man. So this is a game where you can. This is a game. Look at the stars, aren't they neat? We want.
I like them almost as much as Pete.
you do the thing you want to get better at, right?
Right.
And that's the only way to level up, really.
I want to get better at hot girls.
Where's that?
Get
skill?
it? You said you do the thing. Okay.
Where's that skill? Where's the sex skill?
Where's the women?
Where is women's skill? Dude, I'm so sweaty today. It's not even funny.
Right? I was at a friend's house for.
Butts.
Oh no!
Oh no, my stamina's low.
Too much butt. Yeah, no.
See what I
I was
mean?
at a friend's house for the what?
See what I mean? This game. See this? Okay.
Yes. I was at a friend's house for the weekend, and his room is air conditioned, and I literally just didn't move out of that room for 48 hours because it was
Yeah.
like, it's nice not to sweat constantly.
I saw that in the chat. You're talking
Yeah.
about that. That seemed really nice. Our
Yeah.
our swamp cooler's been doing okay, but there are moments where it's like what I wouldn't do for just like some nice AC.
Right. See, that's the thing that's a crazy thing is you have something putting cool water into the air. We have too much water in our air. Our air is water. Like, there's days where you literally feel like you're drowning in with liquid in the air, and you're just like, yeah, our cooler that puts more water in the air.
I know how that is too.
Yeah. It's just nuts.
By the way, I'm
Like-
not just gonna play the main quest. I'm gonna play like if I was playing normally,
Let's get moving.
Yeah.
because otherwise I won't be enjoying myself. I'm gonna play naturally, okay?
Play
Regardless of how much
au
progress we
naturel.
make, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should join maybe if you sneak up they won't detect you like they just did.
What's Jarl?
Oh, we're good.
Anticlimax.
Oh my gosh, torturer.
Oh.
Seems like he.
Ooh. Seems like he likes a little bit of torture, you know what I mean?
He seems. I don't think he
See if you can get
he
it
did the
over.
Pick him
right
up by the
things
head.
in life.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
A guy came into the library today looking for a show called Brimstone from freaking like 98. And he's like there's a bunch of kids standing around, like it's like, you know, summer and there's kids everywhere and all.
Where'd it go?
Whoa.
Nice, brutal,
Whoa.
brutal.
TKO.
What's
Wow.
in here? There's supposed to be something in here, right?
No,
No.
that one. Her. Hey, you didn't break a lockpick though, so it's fine. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so there's like a bunch of kids standing around, and this guy's like, "Yeah, it's a show about a police officer, and his wife is like raped and killed," and I'm just like, "Dude, shush! Like, at least tone it down a little."
I've been raped and killed, let alone so many other people in this library. You need to tone it down.
Let alone the children.
Think of the children, dude. He's like, I am. Give me that. Give me what I want.
No.
Oh man, my knees are weak.
Arms are heavy.
Palms are sweaty.
Dad's lasagna. What are you doing right now?
I just texted my wife to say that I can come help change the baby in a moment. And it almost autocorrected to say I can come help in December.
Yes. Give me a few months. I'll be there.
That's good.
Give me 10 years. I'll be there.
Nothing there. Although, technically, I should unlock everything I come across because it will improve the skill.
Dink. It will improve the skill. I should unlock all the things to improve the skill.
This also is true. I just want to get through this stupid area.
Yeah, you still got a little ways to go.
Yeah, I know. I just have to unlock everything.
Do you need to-
I'm close to level 16. Bam.
Wow.
Wait, yeah, okay. And then my actual level increases with the levels that I get, right?
Right.
Gotcha.
So if you literally do nothing but lockpicking, you'll be the lockpicking 100 and level like 10.
I understand.
I understand.
Give me liberty or give me breasts.
I'll take the breasts.
I'll take breasts.
If that was the demand, it would have been a much different revolution.
It would have been the kind of revolution we need on like a weekly basis.
Oh, that's good. Good. I like how the skeleton has gold somehow, but the guy with
I don't
pockets
understand how you
does
can
not.
search a skeleton, man.
Femur? Gold.
It's like gold doubloons stuck in his eye or something. I like
Yeah.
that there's actual bone meal.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Are you a waifu?
Imperial
Ooh.
dogs. There's nothing that's too low for them.
She likes dogs.
Don't we
Imperial
all?
brand.
Don't we
Brand?
Brand? Brand.
Imperial brand dogs. What
Where's-
if dogs didn't come in breeds, they came in brands? Like, oh yeah, that's a Nestle dog. It's a chocolate lab.
We need to pull back.
Oh no.
Just give the general some time.
Oh, good.
I should just let him do all the work, right?
Sure. I think he was dead.
Probably. May I search?
Take his boo in a row. Boo in a row.
I remember this from home. I wonder if they've actually patched that torch glitch with the running. Do you think they have?
What?
That glitch where if you're like holding a torch and you just tap the run button, you can run even when you have no stamina.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. I just added mods to make it to where I ran infinitely.
By the way, we're playing this vanilla, no mods, because we're both little boys.
Yeah. I honestly hate playing any game with mods. I just can't stand it. I only ever add infinite run mods. That's it.
Longbow. I should do... Okay, these are favorites.
In fact, if I ever made a game in my life, I would literally have, like, if there was stamina would only, unless it added to the gameplay, but in games like this, like open worlds and all that, like, stamina has no effect on anything except for when you're in combat. So, if you're out of combat, really there's no reason to have stamina get drained.
I agree.
Just saying.
I agree. I
Just
highly agree.
super saying.
It's almost like you understand video games. Did you
You?
Let's see where this goes.
know a lot about video games to the point where I keep saying you should make video games, and you're like, I don't want to make video games. And I'm like, man.
Are you what?
Remember when I asked if like you wanted to make video games, and you're like, nope.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, because I was like, you seem like the kind of person who wants to make video games, and you're like, I don't want to make video games.
Well, that's the thing, is it's like, if I actually could, like, start up an indie thing, or I don't know, just like somehow, I don't know, yeah, just somehow create games, like, I actually feel like I would have a lot good to offer.
If you knew where I was going, would you tell me? If you knew how
If you
to,
had a chance to change your fate, help.
if you knew like how
Not
to,
the right way.
I don't even know if this is anything.
Stop it. Stop. This is literally where you were a second ago on the bridge, and it got destroyed.
Oh.
So you're literally clawing to get back.
If you knew how to like code already,
You just go back.
did I miss it? Where is it?
No, you didn't miss it. Just look at the ground.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. If you knew how to code and you had the resources in the team, and you had an idea, do you think you would enjoy making a game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. I would make a
Do Do you have an
If I
idea for a
had-
game? Like, what would you make?
Honestly, my dream game would be like actually I really want to play Breath of the Wild because I feel like it plays upon what I'd like. It would be it would have some aspects of Dark Souls in the fact that like it wouldn't be like tough as balls and all that. But it would have like stamina centered combat. The idea that like, you know, you don't choose like a class at the beginning that defines how your perks are in the game and all that. It's literally just like stats. So it's literally like, you know, you can start out with more of strength or more health, and it would be like, it would be a little Skyrim-esque, or not Skyrim specifically, a little Elder Scrolls-esque. Like I would want it to have some of the charm of Elder Scrolls, but obviously be its own deal. And it would just basically be, it'd basically be a third-person adventure game. Pretty much open world. Well, maybe not an open world. Yeah, I guess more linear. I wouldn't want it to be totally open world. But just kind of adventure game of like literally just finding adventure and enjoying it, like a little bit nostalgia-esque in the fact of like, you know, when you played Zelda as a kid and it was like, oh, the world is open to me. I would want it to bring around that same kind of feeling, you know?
I gotcha. I'm gonna kill this bear.
Actually, if anyone's played Dragon's Dogma, specifically Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, but that's whatever. I really like the feel of that game too. So it would pull from a lot of different things, but it would definitely be unique. Like, you know, Breath of the Wild is literally like, it's Legend of Zelda Skyrim, and I would feel like I failed if my game could be described as two games combined. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Like, if I made a game that was like, oh, it's Dark Souls and Skyrim put together, I'd be like, okay, I failed. Like, that's not what I want. I would want to create a unique adventure that actually feels fun and open and adventurous.
Speaking of unique adventures that feel fun, adventurous, and open,
I wasted our last time to get to the end of this, so.
There he goes.
there he goes.
Looks like he's gone for good this time.
No way
to
I
know
keep
if
forgetting her
anyone
name.
else made it out
Lo.
What this place is.
Frick, what is her name? Lepagokwe Smeeze. There he goes. Lepagokwe Smeeze.
Better clear out of here.
Frick, man. It's good.
Okay, so this is the end of the first video, guys.
Runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road.
This
We
is
have to
it.
we have to find Gudu.
It's probably
good-
best if we split up.
Gudu.
Good luck.
Can't you follow this guy all the way home?
Yes.
Gudu.
All the way homeward. Follow me to Gide.
My sister Gudu. Also, this game feels like Norse or Swedish or Viking-like, and I don't like that.
You've seen the true face of
Yeah.
today.
I've never really put my finger on that for some reason, but I agree.
There's something like Eastern European about it that I don't like. not,
Yeah.
not to say I don't like Eastern Europe, but it's just like the vibe doesn't click with me at all.
Oh my gosh, I think you just pinpointed part of the reason I don't like this game without me ever being able to put a finger on it. I think I don't like that. I think I would like it much more if it felt more actually medieval and less Viking-y and Norsey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, that's the end of the first video. Thank you, all you lovely people.
Yes. Don't subscribe unless it feels like a good idea.
Stay on drugs. Don't do crack.
But get near the crack.
Just really close.